Testing. Testing. Alright, motherfuckers. It is 12 a.m. I'm out on the patio. Y'all can't see, but I'm like right next to a lake. And all the other neighbors in this residence are sleeping. So I can't be too loud, so you're getting an ASMR episode. Um, so I literally just asked, like, 4 minutes ago, reply to this message with something you want me to give advice for and yap about, and I'll make a YouTube video on it. First suggestion I'll see, I'll do it, and then I'll use the other suggestions for future videos. And y'all are sending in so much shit, bro. I'm thinking, might as well, I'll just answer like a couple of these. Sorry for the ominous lighting. I promised that I was going to post daily, so this is what you guys had to deal with. First thing I see, let's see. Open up, bitch. Okay, well, before this thing's taking forever to open. Oh, actually here. How to find and attract comfortable and warm environments. That's an interesting one. How to find and attract comfortable and warm environments. All right, so I'm gonna speed run like a bunch of these just cause I feel like it. So here's the first thing, right? First off, if you're watching this and you follow me and you watch my content, uh, chances are you're extremely young. You're still finding shit out about the world and finding shit out about yourself. And like, you kind of gotta know what you like, what's comfortable for you, what works for you. Even for me personally, right? Like I have all this quote unquote life experience, at least for being 20 years old, and I'm still figuring out what I like. I'm still figuring out what I want to do. I still am figuring out how do I want to do things. And so as I'm figuring out and analyzing and seeing what I like, what I don't like, that's how I'm finding what's comfortable and what's a warm environment for me, if that's what you mean. But also, secondly, it's also a matter of you can make any environment a comfortable environment as long as you learn how to reprogram your subconscious mind to be safe in your own skin. And I feel like that is a huge thing that, especially as like young adolescent, like teens, um, you just don't feel comfortable with your surroundings. You don't feel comfortable being just like on your own, being in a random spot. And especially like for me, now that I'm at a point where I've literally just been traveling for like 6 months, I've kind of been forced to be put in a position where I got to be comfortable wherever, comfortable around foreigners, going into random locations. So you'll get there. Just keep practicing and keep living life, man. How to sound normal while responding back to people. There's never been a time when I felt satisfied with the way I act or respond back with people. It just leaves me so frustrated and I feel angry at myself for being the way I am. Shut up. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. First off, why do you want to sound normal? Can y'all see what this hat says? This shit says weird, bro. Dude, embrace how fucking like weird you are. See, okay, if there's one thing that I will tell you, fuck normal, right? My whole thing is like, there is no should. I have a whole podcast episode on this, Next Stop New Earth, but y'all fuckers don't watch that shit. But you will. It'll reach you in the right time that it has to. But if there's one thing that I would want you to prioritize over quote unquote normal, can't do air quotes because I'm holding this mic, it would be authenticity. Are your responses authentic and are they true to you? Again, as with my last comment or last response, you're likely very young. You're still figuring out what authentic even is to you. You're still figuring out your values, your morals, how you want to respond, who you want to be in the world. And I guess one good way of finding out what you quote unquote are or what is true or authentic to you is more so getting rid of everything that isn't true to you. And that's what it was for me. Even as I do this whole content journey now, right? Like I wanted to be a comedy creator at first, but then I found out that being this authentic version of myself that gets to speak with you guys and make dope shit and make art uh, is more of an ting, authentic thing to me. And as you grow, the problem, right, is like as we grow up and we start to fall to these societal pressures of what quote unquote normal is, we start adding more and more masks and layers of what we think we should be. But there is no should. I think that's episode 4 of Next Stop New Earth. If you want to hear more about that, that's so awesome. I get to just refer to a podcast episode now. When in reality, like as you grow up, I think the best thing you can do is peel back those layers of what the fuck should is. Be authentic. Be you. How to deal with a perfectionist mindset. Dude, I feel like I've made so many videos on this. I think actually yesterday, uh, I just made a video on it on this channel. So if you see this, it's there. And it's that trying to achieve perfection and even achieving quote unquote perfection itself won't cure your perfectionism. Essentially, what I say in yesterday's video is like chasing those external solutions don't fix that internal problem of what's actually going on with you. And the problem that you have is that you think that you have a problem with you that you need to fix. That's it. Just straight up. You think that there's something wrong with you. Uh, and I say this, I don't know if it happened before or after my mic got cut out in yesterday's video, but in Jimmy Zhang's YouTube video where they were ranking the traumas and stuff, my whole thing that kind of opened my eyes that I was carrying with me that again isn't authentic to me that I had to peel back was I was carrying around this value that like I had to be perfect. And I think subconsciously I just felt like there was something wrong with me. And you need to teach yourself, just like I was saying to the first person, that you are safe, that you are okay, and that if you are not perfect, you are going to be okay. And I say this in the other video too, yesterday, which is that I can tell you this logically, quote unquote, you're going to be okay, even if you're not perfect. But that's not something that you're truly going to understand until you actually go through it. Until you actually go through some downfalls and you come out of it and you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad. And so the longer that you kind of fulfill that perfectionist mindset, the more that you allow yourself to succumb to perfectionism, the more that it grows and clings onto your identity. I've been doing a lot of fucking shadow work to clear that perfectionism off of me. And now that's how I'm at a point where I'm recording this video at 12 in the morning. You guys can't even see my fucking face. And it's just a random, spontaneous video, but I'm still going to post it. Because fuck the perfectionism. I'm just going to show up and do me, dude. Fuck that. How to enjoy life as it is without letting other things get in the way. Again, I talk about this in yesterday's video. Surrender. Learning how to surrender. Learning how to accept things as they are. Let me read your question again. How to enjoy life as it is without letting other things get in the way. I feel like that's like a very, very broad question. But I would definitely just say learn to surrender. Learn to, and a lot of you probably thinking like, what the fuck? Fuck do you mean surrender? Gosh, this is such a deep fucking concept, and like I don't know if I have the energy to go fully deep within it. Maybe I'll do it in another video. If you're watching this, I am trying to upload daily on this YouTube channel. Crazy me. But surrender is I damn, it's just like a overall like fucking theme that's just going on here, right? But just your ego tends to think that it knows what's best for it, when in reality, everything that's happening at this current moment is perfect exactly the way that it is, and you are going to be led to exactly where you need to be in the exact right time that it has to happen. Yeah, I'll give you that to work with for now. And then if I gotta go deeper on that, I'll go deeper on that. Pause. No diddy. How to be more comfortable around people? Uh, Again, training yourself that you're gonna be okay, that you're gonna be. Dude, I feel like I'm just like saying the same fucking shit, bro. If you aren't getting like the theme here, uh, pay some close fucking attention or something, because obviously there's some sort of theme going on here. A lot of you guys just, it seems like a lot of you guys are just uncomfortable, having a lot of friction with life. And I feel like I was that way too, where I was just like, ah, why is life, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? And recently, I've been on this path of surrender, of just allowing things to happen, just allowing things, being okay with whatever happens. And that's when things happen the most for you. Because the truth is like you're never really in any actual danger. And I don't know, maybe that sounds absolutely like ignorant, like to some people's like actual situations. So you know, forget I said a lot of that. I don't know, dude. What am I gonna do about this? Am I gonna edit this? No, I won't. Fuck it. Um, I'll explain that in another time. I don't have the strength to explain all of that because it is a lot to explain that you are quote unquote never in any danger. Anyways, could you please advise me on how to be yourself around people? I feel, oh, you know what? Honestly, I find it so hard to be myself when I'm around people, and it makes me wonder if I've started to lose myself. I feel so drained trying to blend in with the crowd when I've never been one of them. Start kind of just like testing the waters a little bit. For me, when I go into a conversation, and here's like one thing that I've really integrated into who I am. It's like I know who I am. I know what my mission is. I know what I want to do, and I don't need certain energy in my life. And so when I have conversations with people, it isn't to fit in and have that connection, because I have trained myself to be okay with just myself and know that I'm going to be okay just with myself. But when I have conversations with people, it becomes more of like a filtering. It becomes more of like a, is this person gonna match my vibe? Or are they gonna be weirded out and I won't have to deal with them? I had this saying since I was like, I don't even know, like 14 or something, which is, as long as you are your most authentic, genuine self, there is 100% no way that you can lose. None. Because either you find the people, the opportunities, either you find the people, the opportunities, the friends, the events, the success that's meant for you, and it clicks and it's amazing, or you find what isn't meant for you and it pushes you in the correct direction. Nothing else. What's meant for you will find you. But the thing is you have to be you. And so, with your question, right, like, how do I become more comfortable with people? Comfortable being myself. Uh, just slowly start to test the waters. Like you don't gotta jump from being like authentic or like from one personality to another like the next day. Although you totally could. But for me personally, like me showing up as my authentic self is something that I feel like I'm still doing, you know? It came from just like conscious thinking of just like, how do I want to respond in this situation? And the thing is too is like it it's going to be conscious at first and you have to make the conscious effort and then it will become unconscious as you practice it. But like how are you going to expect it to just like come naturally if it's not something that you're practicing? Everything in life is a skill and you need to practice it until it becomes unconscious. I'll do like two more questions. I don't know, dude. Do you ever just think of how life would have been like if it never was like this? Nah. I feel like there's no point. It's just here and right now. Obviously, like, there are like mistakes or something that you could look back on, or. But I don't know. I mean, life has the meaning that you give it, and the meaning that I have chosen to give it is that everything points towards good, everything points towards love, and everything in this reality is created for your development, for your evolution, and for your highest self. And so there really isn't ever anything to regret. Everything serves its purpose in one way or another. Even if it's a quote unquote bad thing, it might have been there to teach you a lesson, or to teach you something about yourself that you didn't know before, or to bring something up, or to take something away that wasn't meant for you, that doesn't serve you anymore. And so if you, again, like I said actually before with that idea of surrender and just allowing life to come through, pause. Actually, no, no pause. Allow life to come. Uh, your ego thinks that it knows what's best. It doesn't. You don't know what's best for you. The fucking universe does. Source, God, whatever. How to be the best version of myself and how to be good in life. Sheesh. Yeah, I'll give you this. Motherfucker, you just had to give such like a question that deserves like a long answer, didn't you? How to be the best version of myself. Yada yada. Yada yada does it. Figure out figure out what you want out of life. And not based off of what other people expect you to want, but what do you actually want in life? I think one thing that helps me think about what I want is like it's morbid as fuck, but like I think about death. I think about the fact that my body is temporary, that I'm not gonna be here for forever. And I think about like, damn, like what would I have actually wanted to do with my time here? I used to meditate and like imagine being on like my deathbed, being like 80 years old, and like all the time has passed, and like I'm like, damn, like I wish I was 18 again. I wish I was 19 again. I wish I was 20 again. And then I open my eyes and I'm back, and I'm just filled with so much gratitude. I'm like, yo, all right, this is what I want to do. Meditating on your death will give you an insane amount of clarity. And I don't even mean just like thinking about death. I mean like I would meditate on my death to the point where like I cry, where I tell myself that like I would do anything to see the sky again, or to hug my mom again, or to eat some good food again, or like to just drink some good fucking water again or something, dude. Yeah, if you can get to that point, you're gonna see some, you're gonna have some crazy clarity. I'm curious to know how many people are even gonna see this video and get this far. But yeah, so figure out what you want, and move with intention. Move with the intention of what you want. Follow your excitement. Fucking mosquito on me. Follow your excitement to the highest degree in which you can at this current moment in time. Be patient, and everything will come. I can go more in depth about that like another time, but I think that's all I'm going to do for today. I think I was yapping for a while. God damn, bro. It's been 21 minutes? Y'all got me fucked up. I'll see y'all tomorrow, bro.